provide security. Our duty to provide security. And we can't tell any woman today. And we can't tell any woman today in our country who's in the workforce. What the CBI has revealed in its status report is worse. It is really disturbing. Our duty to provide security. And we can't tell any woman today in our country who's in the workforce that you will not work at night. That the DVR was handed over, but it has only a recording of 27 minutes footage.
It was sealed, Malaj. It was sealed.
The last, but which is really troubling me from day one, is that there has to be two seizure lists. One at the place of occurrence, what they seized. The second is at where the post-mortem took place. Because there were these samples which were collected from the lady concerned, from the victim. When I was harping on the last occasion that the jeans and the undergarments never went to the post-mortem doctor, now that has been clarified that they were lying in the room. Why the investigating officer did not take it to the PM doctor, I do not. But why not? I don't have a copy of the case diary. But Lordships will now have to look into the case diary. Because what is troubling is that the seizures had to take place in the PM room. With regard to
I know.
all the samples which were collected. Now, what your Lordships has to see is that on the next morning, that is the 10th, at 10:30 a.m., whether those samples were sent to the magistrate. Why? Because the magistrate has to then forward it to the CFSM. What was the date on which these samples were sent to the magistrate for forwarding? Now, what the state will say is that 10th and 11th, which was a Saturday and Sunday, CFSM was closed.
In fact, I won't give again details here of the date because it will dislocate the investigation. We don't want someone to take advantage of it as a technical issue later on.
Yes.
But what the CBI has revealed in its status report is worse. It is really disturbing.
I have understood what they have disclosed. I know what is where they are heading. That's why I'm not being able to.
What you are flagging is of the utmost concern. I can only share with you that we are ourselves disturbed by what we have said, and this is what CBI itself told us. See page F at page 4. They are themselves very concerned about the fact that this is what is happening.
Find the lady doctor.
This has to be
There is
corrected.
no issue, Malaj. We'll notify it. We were just worried because there is no security in place at the moment.
No, but the
I
answer
want to
to
make
it-
sure.
See, this
The answer to it.
I want to make sure, Malaj,
Yes,
that something
Abdul,
like.
the answer to it is you must ensure security is in place.
I know, Malaj, that's
You
the
can't
point.
tell women that you will not be
This
working
is
after.
this is in addition. It says in addition. This is not. This is only temporary. But if your lordship wants, me, no issue.
the state says that it cannot provide
Hold on.
security. The
We are,
center is.
we are ad item. If
In Anudkar's case,
No,
the Lordship
Anil,
frowned upon
you're right. We said that look,
romantic
just
paternalism.
the law, the provision of the Act, Punjab Excise Act was
Absolutely, exactly.
that any establishment which serves liquor
Can't have
will
women.
not have a woman.
Employee.
We struck it down.
of course, you should strike it down, Malaj. There's
But
no issue.
therefore, two things, Mr. Bal. I think the state of West Bengal must immediately correct its notification. You cannot say that women will not work more than a 12-hour shift. If men are working more than a 12-hour shift,
They want to
they are
be-
entitled
they
to work
want to.
exactly at par with their male counterparts.
We'll issue a notification, but not an issue.
Your duty to provide security. And we can't tell any woman today in our country who's in the workforce that you will not work at night. But the Calcutta police must also now cooperate with the CBI because they want the entirety of the footage.
Malaj, it's all there. Malaj, given. Given, Malaj. 7 to 8 hours of footage is given.
Why would they?
Malaj,
Where is
So footage.
Ask your police
Yes.
team.
Yes,
Has it?
which team?
Ask her 1 second.
Four hard disk.
Has the DVR been handed over to
Yes,
CBI?
yes. This is what happens, Malad. The statement is made that it is not handed over. It is handed over. Handed over in front of people, Malad. It is not as doctors.
7 minutes, my lord. I'm director.
What's the fault? 7 to
My
8 hours.
director is here.
8 hours.
Not fair.
My lord, it's the storage device.
Handed over.
DVR, not just the CCTV.
Everything is handed over.
Challan is not used. It's a
Now, Lord, we-
slip,
We have a taking over document here.
which has been signed
Malad,
by CBI.
one second.
But that DVR.
We have a taking over document signed by CBI.
DVR has only 27 minutes.
What they are saying is this, that the DVR was handed over, but it has only a recording of 27 minutes footage.
It was sealed, Malad. It was sealed.
7
But
to
They have opened it.
Maybe so it was sealed, but nobody can claim that, well, CBI has destroyed any
We are
part
not saying that, Malad. We are not saying that.
But therefore CBI is saying,
But when they say I don't
out of
have,
what was sealed and given to us, there's only 27 minutes.
Seven-
not true, not true.
7 to 8.
Search and see.
7 to 8 hours.